folks, we are back and ready for our fourth match here tonight, which will be for the AoW Live Championship. This will also be our fourth Winner's Stakes match, as we will see Danny James, who made his phenomenal rookie debut during the Rookie Showcase event at AoW Faction Wars Fallout. He will challenge the man that won the AoW Live Championship at that very same event, Devious Douglas. This will be the first ever Devious Rules match in AoW, which is basically a 2 out of 3 falls count anywhere, Extreme Rules match. The winner of this match will go into Gold Rush as the champion, and the loser will get their shot to punch their ticket later on tonight in the 30-man Rumble. We're ready to get this AoW Live title match underway. And first, making his way to the ring, after an impressive debut last month, once again, royalty has arrived in AoW. Danny James gets ready to make his way to the ring. And we'll try to knock off another young man making his debut in the Faction Wars tournament and then winning the AoW Live Championship last month at Faction Wars Fallout in Devious Douglas. This should be an excellent contest that I expect to completely blow the roof off of this place, if it had a roof. Both of these men quite impressive. I'm excited to see this one get started. It's going to be hard to top that last match we just seen between Tommy Prime and Michael Alexander. And now we await the challenger. And the arena goes dark and starts to fill with smoke as we await the arrival of the AoW Live Champion. And here he comes, folks, the Devious One, the leader of domination, Devious Douglas. This is gonna be one hell of a match here tonight. And you have to think the winner of this match, as part of our new concept of Winner's Stakes, will carry that live title into AoW Gold Rush next month. The loser of the match will compete again later on here tonight in our 30-man Rumble to determine who will challenge the World Champion at Gold Rush. I'm loving this concept so far. We have had 3 incredible matches already. All a part of the first half of this show. 10 singles matches, all winner stake matches. And so far, they all have delivered. And I expect this one to be no different. AoW live title action coming up next. Alright, and this match about to get underway. There you see the challenger, the newcomer, Danny James. Had a very impressive debut during our rookie showcase intermission last month at Fallout. And Devious Douglas, who has been very impressive since his debut, already holding championship gold here in AoW. And there you see the AoW Live Champion getting one last look at his title. And Danny James getting a look at the prize. That's what it's about, folks. The AoW Live Championship. And we're ready to get the match underway. There's the bell. And right off the bat, it's Devious Douglas on offense. Big suplex there. Remember, this is a Devious Rules match as we see Danny James fighting back, which essentially means this is a 2 out of 3 falls, anything goes match. So if you see the match continue after our first pinfall, you know why. You have to beat your opponent twice in the same match as Devious fighting back, sending Danny James to the outside. And Danny James fighting back, reverse DDT there. And it's the champion now fighting back. Now Danny James, DDT. Devious Douglas pops right back up and then gets draped face first across the steel steps. Douglas wanting to take this match back into the ring now. Big shot to the back of the head. And again, Danny James fighting out. Beautiful showstopper there from Danny James. And now we see him use that in his last match. Clawing away at the shoulder. And Devious Douglas having none of it. Taking the big man off his feet. Irish whip into the corner. And a big clothesline there from Devious Douglas. And now Danny James fighting back. Back body drop from James. And going to work on the back now of the champion. Devious Douglas still got some fight left in him. Trying it again. Gut buster from Devious Douglas. And now going to the outside. It looks like the Devious one looking for a weapon. He's got that baseball bat. And Danny James able to wrestle it away and uses the weapon himself. Planting Devious Douglas with that bat and then tossing it from the ring. 1, 2, and a kick out from Devious Douglas. Again, Devious fighting back. Those big right hands. Irish whip. Going for a back elbow countered. And a big clothesline there from Danny James. And Danny James saying, no, that is enough. Trying to get the fans started chanting. telling Devious Douglas to get out of his ring. And Douglas using the ring as a weapon. Look to be setting him up. Deviator from Devious Douglas. And now Douglas looking to bring more weapons into the match. Showing us the true meaning of a Devious Rules match. Sledgehammer right to the abdomen of Danny James. And he could be looking to set him up for the devastation here. Devious Douglas with the devastation. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. And nearly scoring his first pinfall in this 2 out of 3 Devious Rules match. Danny James again fighting back. Thunderous clothesline there. And Danny James again trying to get the fans riled up here. Knee drop to the back now from Devious Douglas. Has him up, going for that gut buster again. Remember, that's the same area that Danny James was hit with that sledgehammer. And now Devious Douglas trying to make him tap in the clutch, and Danny James fights out. And now Danny James sends Douglas crashing to the floor. Just a big slap there from the challenger. And Danny James going for the cover here. 1, 2, and a kick out from the champion. Oh, and what's he going for here? Has him up, torture rack backbreaker, then a gut buster. And Devious Douglas trying to get away. But Danny James on the assault, and all of a sudden, Devious Douglas, Deviator, on the outside. Now Fireman's Carry, reversal there from Danny James. Somehow able to fight back here after being on the receiving end of that Deviator on the outside. Both men brawling back and forth now. And a big scoop slam from Danny James finally ends that exchange. Has him up and just tossing the champion. And Danny James may be posing too soon. Devious Douglas trying to fight back, but again flattened by the challenger. On face first, off of the Spanish announce table. They wanted me down there by the ring. That's why we have an empty announce table. I think I'll stay up here in my skybox where it's safe. Oh, and Danny James with the Fallen Kingdom. And now a big powerbomb to Devious Douglas. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Turns it over into a Boston Crab now. Devious Douglas might be in trouble and somehow able to fight out here. And again, the challenger on the assault. Going for a cover here. 1, 2, and a kick out from Devious Douglas. And now the champ trying to fight back here, starting to build some momentum. Oh, and he was going for the devastation, reversed. Big clothesline from Danny James. And again, he's got that shoulder claw locked in. Big stomps. And working on that shoulder. Big forearm shot. But that's not enough. As Devious Douglas gets tossed, he's trying to fight back. And this time he does with a big thunderous clothesline. Now a forearm from the Devious One. Devious Douglas working on the big man's legs. And he's got him up. Deviator in the center of the ring. Looking to follow it up with devastation here. Devastation from the champion. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Devious Douglas has scored his first pinfall. Means he only needs one more to defeat Danny James here. Danny James still needs to score 2 pinfalls in order to come back and win this match. And again, Devious Douglas looking for more weapons under the ring and can't appear to find any. Sure, he'll be having a talk with our ring crew later on here tonight. Vicious knife edge chop and a European uppercut from Devious Douglas, followed by a leg drop. And now the champion has the challenger reeling. And again, Danny James finding the strength to fight back here. And just planting him with the Fallen Kingdom. And then face first off the ring. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. And Devious Douglas again with a kick out. And you know that has to bother Danny James, knowing that Douglas can put him away with just 1 pinfall, but he still has to score 2. And has him up. Deviator again on the outside. And Devious Douglas not finished, but Danny James fighting back. Again, a big knife edge chop from James. Douglas now trying to fight back with kicks. Danny James just busted Devious Douglas open with that elbow. Big knee strike there from Danny James. Devious Douglas coming back. Devastation on the outside of the ring by Devious Douglas. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Devious Douglas is still your AoW Live Champion. What an effort put forth by both of these men. But in the end, it was the champion who would remain victorious. And we will see him defending his title next month at AoW Gold Rush. But we'll see Danny James again later tonight in the 30-man Rumble. Devious Douglas making an impact here in AoW. What a match. Don't go anywhere, folks. We got much more coming at you live and next on AoW Winter Wrestle Fest.